The upper decks? Oh, that's a lot of, oh. Playing Christmas music, though. I appreciate that. That BHB mascot. The Ryu Metsuke seeks the aid of a kindly adventurer. Well met, friend, and welcome to our festivities. I am known in my homeland of Hingashi as the Ryu Metsuke. It is my delegation's solemn charge to share our Heavensturn custom with the peoples of Eorzea, that we might join hands and love. Although Heavensturn is observed in both our lands to mark the coming of a new year, there is a difference between our traditions. Here in Eorzea, a deity is chosen from among the 12 to preside over the heavens, while in the far east we honor one of the 12 noble beasts. This year, that beast is the mighty Ryu, a creature you Eorzeans might liken to a dragon. Now, in order to liven up the festivities, we have decided to have a pair of horsebird hatchlings, or should I say chocobo chicks, serve as mascots. Winsomely dressed in draconic attire, we were certain that they would delight all who laid eyes upon them. However, when the Ryubyogo, the leader of our delegation, presented one of the chicks to a crowd, the reception was disappointingly muted. We know not where we erred. I say, you are an adventurer, are you not? In the course of dispensing aid, you must have acquired some insight into the people's interests. Loath though I am to impose, will you not help us to identify our plan's failings? In so doing, we may yet find a way to win over the locals with our mascots. Sure. You have my thanks. To begin, I ask that you seek out the Ryubyogo. For want of passerby, she decided to wander around this plaza with her hatchling. When you find her, pray ask for her account of our dilemma, and thence help us find a solution. Alright, let's go. I think they look cute. There she is. Quick, quick. Oh, curious about our delegation too, are you? That as well, for I was just about to introduce our mascot, Ryunosuke, to this little lady. So cute! Feast your eyes on a horsebird among horsebirds, the pinnacle of plumage. I dare say Heavensturn has never had a mascot as utterly charming as our regal Ryu. Well, he's certainly adorable, but what's a Ryu, and why do you have him dressed up in that costume? An excellent question. You see, we wish to present the charms of the chocobo and the Ryu in a lovable package. Just look at him waggle his scaly little tail. It's an exquisite combination, you must agree. And it would be remiss of me not to mention the craftsmanship that went into the outfit. Our weavers spared no effort to evoke the might and majesty of the Ryu in the diminutive form before you. The finished product is simply divine, is it not? I suppose. I still don't know what a Ryu is, but never mind. Thank you for letting me play with him. Oh. And there goes the triple. Yet again, I fail to convey the virtues of... You come at the Ryu Metsuke's behest? I should be most grateful for your aid, adventurer. I seek only to share our mascot's charms with the people of Eorzea. My every attempt has ended in failure, as you've just witnessed. Try as I might, I cannot see what I am doing wrong. If you have any advice, anything at all, I would be most eager to hear it. You may want to talk more about the Ryu. Talk about the Ryu, you say? Rather than tediously explaining tradition, I had hoped to initiate people through our mascots. You believe this is not enough? It might avail me to speak with that young girl as well. Let her gaze upon Ryunosuke once more and... on. Oh, wherever did our little mascot go? Followed after the girl, you say? We must find him, and quickly. Please, adventurer, will you not help with the search? Sure. Thank you. Now then, I believe the girl set off in the direction of the tavern. The Drowning Wench, was it? If we find her, I dare say we will find Ryunosuke. Ooh, the Drowning Wench. Ah, thank goodness you're here. I've been asking this guardswoman about the girl, but I'm struggling to make myself understood. Perhaps you can clear things up. This lady says she's looking for a girl with a Ryu, but I haven't the faintest what it is. To rephrase, it's a chocobo chick wearing a costume. Ah, then you must be speaking of the odd little critter I spotted a few moments ago. It was wearing what looked like a dragon costume, and it was waddling after a young girl. I'm afraid I didn't observe where they went, though. Sorry I couldn't be of help. Many thanks for your assistance. In my haste, I had neglected to explain the meaning of the word Ryu. As the Ryu Metsuke told me, the creature didn't exist in Eorzea. If I had begun by clarifying that it is similar to a dragon, I could have avoided this Oh, I dare say I now know why our mascot has so struggled to win over the masses. I shall speak with this guardswoman a little more, in case she has aught else of note to share. Once I am finished, I plan to scout the upper decks. In the meantime, might I trouble you to search the lower decks? Once we have finished, let us reconvene at the Bulwark Hall. Sure. Alright. Old skiff. A young lass and a chocobo chick. I spied them walking past the Aetherite, though I couldn't say where they went from there. It appears the girl and chocobo passed through the Aetherite Plaza. Unfazed fishmonger. A chocobo chick wearing a little green dragon costume? Doesn't come this way, I'm afraid. With customers scarce as they are today, I'd remember of something like that one time. It appears the girl and the chocobo chick did not come this way. They certainly are handsome. Amicable alligator. A girl with an oddly dressed chocobo chick. She just passed by here earlier. She looked a little lost, so I asked her if she needed help, but she told me she was fine, that she was headed to the Ageless River. Though I left it at that, I can't help but worry for her, out there on her own. I hope you find her soon. I've learned something of note. Continue scouting. There's another tidbit of information. Merciful Peddler. Hi, I know the lass you're after. Sibley's her name, and she's the daughter of a fellow merchant. A good friend of mine, in fact. He'd be hard-pressed to find a happier father and daughter. They go fishing at the river together all the time, they do. But he'll soon set sail for faraway lands, I'm told. Sibley's worried sick, and for good reason. The ocean's a fickle mistress, and even a simple voyage could cost a man his life. And he wrote, she came through here earlier, but I'm afraid I couldn't say where she is now. Perhaps someone else can help you there. I believe you have enough information on Sibley's whereabouts. Make your way to Bulwark Hall and report your findings. Go to the river and rescue the chocobo first. There you are. By your triumphant expression, I dare hope you've learned something of the little girl and her mascot. I did. Her name is, and she's going to. The girl Sibley was headed for the Ageless River. You should find just the information we need is auspicious indeed. For my part, in the course of speaking with the locals, I was able to learn more about dragons. That is, while they have many similarities with the Ryu of the Far East, they are, in fact, different creatures. I had been under the impression they were one and the same, but be it their folklore or their status in immortal society, they are quite distinct. I had assumed that the people of Eorzea were like me, that they thought the Ryu was simply a dragon by another name. I supposed it is little wonder that Sibley looked so puzzled during her first encounter. When we next find her, I shall do my utmost to explain the true meaning of her mascot. Now, off to the Ageless River with us. To the Ageless River, which here. Ah, okay. Alright, here we are at the river. Oh, there's people over here. I wish you didn't have to go up. Oh, you're the adventurer from before. What are you doing here? Oh, 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 thank the Kami we found you, Sibley. And the lady in the fancy helmet, too. How did you know my name? Well, you see. See, sorry to cause you both trouble. Just wanted to visit my papa's favorite fishing spot. Your chocobo chick ended up following me the whole way. Well, he's safe with you now. If there's nothing else, I'll be off. Pray, wait a moment. In the course of searching for Ryunosuke, we couldn't help but learn that your father will soon embark upon a voyage, and it has left you feeling troubled. I realize we are but strangers, but if you are not averse, will you talk to us more? That's all right. My papa, he's heading to Hingashi for trade. I heard that it's a long and dangerous journey. I wanted to pray to the navigator to keep him safe at sea, but then I found out that Liamen wasn't chosen as this Heavensturn. As you say, it isn't the navigator, but the keeper who presides over the heavens this year. But if not the navigator, I thought I could at least pray to a god from the Far East. That's why I went to talk to you. So then, you came to me hoping to beseech your divinities to protect your father. In my favor to showcase our mascot, I failed to lend an ear to your earnest desire. Well, I will hear you now, young one, and I shall tell you a tale of the Ryu that will grant you comfort. I just need to recall something that ideally features the... Quick! Oh, what's gotten into you, little one? Curious what lies that way, are you? The place called the Woad Whisper Canyon. Papa told me that waterfalls appeared there after the calamity, and they changed the flow of the Nim River. Falls changing. A river. I believe I have the perfect tale for you, Sibley. One that will bolster your spirits as your father departs on his journey. Let us head to these waterfalls, that we might avail ourselves of their ambience. Even Ryunosuke is keen, and we wouldn't want to ignore such a fortuitous omen. All right. Thanks for that. Let me switch to a class that could... The Ryu of Yogo has a mind to make for Woad Whisper Canyon. Come, let us head to these waterfalls. They would provide the perfect setting for my tale. Okay. Let us begin. The Ryu is a creature that shares many similarities with the dragons of Eorzea. As I myself have recently discovered, it is a coincidence? Now, nor is there just the one Ryu. Nay, there exist a myriad of individuals, all of whom have their own tales. The creature I will speak of is the mighty Seiryu, one of the four lords, whose legend holds sway in the east. Way! That does sound exciting, doesn't it? In the region of Yansha flows the One River, and its plentiful waters nourish nearby lands. In ages past, it is said Seiryu drank so deeply of the river that he altered its very course, and in so doing gave rise to a waterfall. The dragons struggled. While it is not widely known, Seiryu was also regarded as a guardian deity who protected people from the disasters of water. Disasters like storms and floods? Indeed. Long ago, it was believed that calamities could be quelled by sacrificing a young maiden to a divine beast, such as Seiryu. And while no written records exist, there is a tale of a seaside village that fell into the path of a raging storm. Desperate to calm the heavens, the villagers offered unto Seiryu one of their daughters. However, Seiryu showed no interest whatsoever in the young girl. Merely know the villagers' plight was enough for him, it seemed, and he turned to the course of the storm and spared them untold devastation. A benevolent being is Seiryu, who wields his power over water for good. Even now he hears our prayers, and protects us and our loved ones from harm. That, my dear, is just one example of the noble beast we celebrate this Heavensturn. Together, let us offer a prayer to Seiryu, and wish your father safe travels and calm waters. That sounds perfect, miss. Thank you so much. We must thank Ryunosuke as well. Were it not for him, I might not have recalled the tale of Seiryu. you can pray for Siriu for safe travels too, adventurer. Oh, but perhaps you already heard the story. No, I didn't want to just click that one. It's not ringing any bells. At first I'm hearing it too. Really? Well, then I'm glad we could hear it together. Now that I think on it, miss, you said that no written records exist of that tale. How did you come to know of it? An astute observation, Sibley. You see, my family is said to be descended from the maiden who was offered to Sirius. As long ago as the event took place, there is no way to confirm the tale's veracity. But if true, then it is by the grace of Sirius that I am here, alive. Thus have I made it my mission to spread the word of his old kindness. Looking back, from the time you followed her after Sibley, it is as if you have been guiding me, little one. I may be your caretaker, but it was you who was looking after me. Just like an honest-to-God's read. With this, I know now that, and I know what I must do to initiate the people into our traditions, and I shall continue doing so for as long as the Ryu reigns the heavens. Come, let us go back to the city together. We wouldn't want to make your father worry now, would we, Sibyl? Back to the city. We're going in the right direction. Up to the Aft Castle. There you are, adventurer. Lest you wonder, young Sibley is now safely home, and I have just apprised the Ryu Metsuke of our fruitful autumn. Now that I have discovered a more suitable approach to my draconic dilemma, I wish to wander the city again for onlookers. Though I regret to impose upon you once more, your support with Sibley was most helpful. Might you accompany me while I make my rounds about the area? With your discerning eyes, I am certain that you would readily identify those who might be receptive to our message. What say you? Sure. I'm truly grateful. Come, let us set forth at once. The Ryubuko and the Ryunosuke are now accompanying you. At your side in order to proceed with the quest objective. I'll give about 15 seconds because there's an ad running on Twitch right now. Alright, I think it's good. Play. Ale sipping sailor. What the hell is that chocobo chick supposed to be dressed up as? Ryunosuke here is wearing a costume that mimics the Ryu, the dragon of the Far East. It is held that these creatures have mastery of the water, and a sailor such as your good self may benefit from knowing about them. Huh? If you ask me, it looks more like a sea serpent. Hold it. It wouldn't have anything to do with that thrice damned primal leviathan, would it? I assure you there's no connection whatsoever. Far from causing disasters of water, the Ryu is a benevolent beast that protects us from them. If you are interested in knowing more, I invite you to seek us out at the Aft Castle. Alright. Still, here in Limsa, we've got the Navigator. That's all the protection we need on the high seas. Ah, yes, I understand that people of your nation look to Liamen to favor them with safe voyages. Be that as it may, disasters of water can strike beyond the bounds of the sea, in which case placing your faith in Ryu could provide you with added assurance. Suppose it don't hurt to have more friends in high places, as it were. I'm fine. I'll go and see what this is all about. He and his friend are going. Nice! 2 for 1. I'm gonna parlay with pirates now. Finish this. Not quite as far. Oh no, this is not. Yes. How can I assist you in your curiously dressed chocobo check? I may shed some light on the mystery of our mascot. Little Ryunosuke here is named for the Ryu, dragons of the Far East. Oh? I thought dragons were supposed to be fearsome. This fellow looks anything but. Our costume companion notwithstanding, the Ryu is in fact a powerful and fearsome beast. Yet, by the same token, they are fondly regarded as symbols of good fortune. And should you be curious about them, we'll be glad to tell you more at the Aft Castle. A being that's regarded with both fear and fondness? Intriguing. Perhaps I'll pay a quick visit to the Aft Castle before returning to work. Oh. Nice to take breaks when you want. Right. And next. I do not want to open for me. Resolute Resident. By the gods, I had just resolved to salve my soul with the sight of adorable creatures this year, and what should appear but the most charming of chocobo chicks. What's your name, little one, and what is that winsome outfit you're wearing? You have a keen eye, sir. This little fellow is Ryunosuke, and he is dressed as a Ryu, the dragon of the Far East. By thus attiring Eorzea's favorite beast of burden, we hoped to create a symbol of friendship between our lands. Well now, that is adorable form should harbor, well now, that this adorable form should harbor such splendid symbolism. I never heard of this Ryu before, but now I'm keen to know more. In that case, sir, I invite you to seek us out at the Aft Castle anon. There, we will be glad to hear all your questions. Excellent. We shall head there at once. Opinion. Together they go. Oh, what a relief to see the locals take an interest in the Ryu. I dare say we have gathered enough people. So let us head back to the Aft Castle. Okay. Right. Laura Bugo makes her triumphant return. You have done a tremendous job to keep the interest of so many. You are too kind, Metsuke. None of this would have been possible without the adventurer and Yunosuke's help. There you are, miss. My papa wanted to meet you, so I've brought him. So you're the kindly folks who helped my Sibley. I haven't the word to properly thank you, but I'm truly grateful for what you've done. I'm glad to see my girl smiling again. Pray do not mention it, sir. We too owe Sibley much and more. How fares the preparation for your journey, if I may ask? Very well, thank you. And with Sibley praying to the legendary Siryu for my safety, no matter how far I venture from home, I have no doubt all will be well. I shall pray for your safety as well. What little we might do to help you on your way, I'll gladly do it. Indeed. While sharing the blessing of the divine beasts is a fine thing, naught is more rewarding to our delegation than fostering friendship between our nations. For all the help you have afforded us, I wish to give you a proper reward. Yet, I do not know what might be suitable. Quick! Ryunosuke, are you saying you wish to accompany our adventurer friend? I believe the little one wishes to be your charm against tumultuous waters, and he will be hard-pressed to choose a better companion. We still have Ryuji to aid us in our work, so if you wish it, Ryunosuke is yours. Ryunosuke, my little guardian, thank you for everything. May your divine aura keep you safe. Yay! May you and yours enjoy the rest of Heavensturn season, my friend. Know that wherever the Re roars, good fortune shall be upon you. Yay! Everybody cheers. Like a dragon. If you wish to draw Omikuji, the Omikuji has returned to offer services for the remainder of the celebration. That's the fortune. I can real quick. Oh. There it is. Furthermore, 12 extra fortunes have been divined this year. Keep a watchful eye on adventure section of your Omikuji to discover what new journeys might lie in wait for you. Yay! Right, let's do the fortune real quick. And then go ahead and on from there. Greetings, my friend. I deal in Omikuji, traditional Far Eastern fortunes. Would you care to draw one? Sure. You may draw as many as you like, but no, you must pay a fee of 100 gil per draw. Yes. Very good. I shall be happy to oblige. Big container. Oh, misfortune. Thou shalt experience misfortune. Heed these words of guidance, and thy luck may change. Adventure. Renew thy spirit beyond the horizon. I see. Relationships. Trust in thy comrades. Heed not gossip and hearsay. Prosperity. Fret not over excess stock. It shall not go to waste. Conflict. Apprehension shall beget failure. Take to battle with naught save complete resolve. Favor. To rise above hardship, and as tumultuous as the navigator's raging waves, thou must bide thy time. Yes. How did you fare? Whether it was the desired result or otherwise, I pray the words imparted by the fortune serve to guide you in the coming days. Indeed. Tie my fortune on to the strings.